Soul Busters episode 16 starts with Yu Bin studying how to be the best gang boss he could be. Jung Ryok spots him doing some impersonation and worries that Yu Bin is losing it. He is also worried if Yu Bin can go undercover given how he froze last time. However, Yu Bin has long put that behind him. To help the team get into their new gangster role, Hyun Seo drops by to give them a makeover. Tansik starts falling for her, but Min Seo quickly puts a stop to that. Yu Bin gets the team an office nearby, and after getting their makeover, the team heads to the new office and starts setting up. Everyone is surprised by how immersed Yu Bin is in his new role. At the same time, they all look like hard gangsters with their fake tattoos and mean-looking demeanor. Once they set up, they start marketing their new gang on social media. However, their posts don't attract the intended target. They start to despair but get a lead after Tansik spots a post on MZ Union's social media page. The gang is holding a gathering and inviting all gangs to participate. The team attends the party and Yu Bin quickly gets their name out there. He then sends the others to socialize and find out more about Yoon. One of the members offers to put a good word for the Dongbang gang and connect them with Yoon. However, he says it is up to Yoon to decide whether to help the team set up a gambling app. Over the next few days, the team grows more concerned by how immersed Yu Bin is in his role. They also grow impatient without a word from Yoon. Fortunately, a few days later, Yoon drops by their offices and makes their acquaintance. He asks the team to prove themselves by collecting a delayed loan from a certain group. The team is surprised when Yu Bin agrees to the terms. They set off to collect the loan but find out they are dealing with a fierce gang. An intense fight ensues, but the Dongbang gang wins and collects the loan. Yu Bin calls for backup and has the gang arrested. He asks the officer to keep the arrest a secret so as to not spook Yoon. Yoon is impressed and agrees to meet the team at the headquarters. Up until then, the police had been unable to find the headquarters. The team shows up on time, worried about being overwhelmed. Yoon shows up a few minutes later and gives the team the gambling program. He has one of his tech boys explain everything. Once they are done, the team moves to arrest the gang and Yoon is surprised he is caught. However, they don't have Mostar yet. Fortunately, Yu Bin studied Master's communication pattern and found out one big lead. Based on Master's communication patterns, they successfully deduce he is in the military. Even more specific is the regimen that was allowed more phone privileges since last year. With this, they track Mostar down and Yu Bin hands over to the military police. The other members arrest the remaining gang members and convince them to tattle on everything they know to get a better deal. The gang members take their arrest as a minor inconvenience, but reality hits them when Cheol Young's disappointed mom visits the station. After closing the case, Yu Bin heads home. He is still looking into the stalking and kidnapping case that Hyun Woo mentioned. He believes it will lead him to the man who hurt the mysterious woman in his past. The trailer for next week indicates that we will finally be diving into Yu Bin's story. With 2 weeks left before the show wraps up, we might get darker episodes. However, we will finally learn why Yu Bin left America. In this episode, we realize how people walk around without realizing how their actions can adversely affect others. The gang members were laughing and teasing Cheol Young for being a mama's boy. This is until Cheol Young's mom asked how he could do this to her and the reality of their actions dawned on them. They were living at large, partying it up and rolling in money. Never did they stop to question how their scams destroyed their victims' lives. We all know how life-shattering getting scammed can be. It has broken families, ended lives, and caused so much pain. The victims suffer the most, yet these men never paid any attention to the pain and suffering they have brought many. How utterly inhumane and selfish of them.